Every year, millions of tourists travel to the Great Lakes. It's not only the scenery that brings them here. One big attraction? A massive 364-acre theme park, just 20 minutes from Cleveland.
People love roller coasters for different reasons. Some people love the thrill. Some people love the vicarious death experiences.
Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio is nirvana for hardcore thrill seekers. They return to the park year after year to experience the ride of their life. And if you have enough money, you can experience it like a millionaire.
We've been coming here since I was a little kid.
These days, Dave Orderizzi drops $1,200 a night for a room with a view of the mega park. But once he and his family enter Cedar Point, they blend in with thousands of other coaster fanatics with only one thing on their mind.
I never get tired of riding the roller coasters.
Eric Minton has probably ridden more of these monster rides than anyone else alive.
Cedar Point is an American icon. It is an amusement park in the traditional sense, with a lot of thrill rides, more roller coasters than anybody else out there.
The park has 68 rides. 14 of them are roller coasters. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, that's more than any other theme park on the planet.
Not just more roller coasters, every one of those roller coasters are great.
Some die-hard fans say steel roller coasters are the best, and 3 of the top 5 in the world are right here.
It's like being in a BMW convertible with no doors, because it's so smooth, but you're going 92 miles an hour on this ride.
Of course, everyone has their own opinion of which is best. We discovered the park has the tallest free-fall ride in the world. It's called Power Tower, and it's 300 feet high, which is about the same effect as jumping off the top of the Eiffel Tower.
Great ride. Excellent. Worth watching.
This Midwest megapark has been in the screen business for over 100 years. It opened its gates in 1870 and was the second amusement park to be built in America. In 1882, Cedar Point built its first roller coaster. That first Woody, known as the Switchback, was 25 feet high, and it took the track at only 10 miles per hour. Today, they hit 65 or more. Even back then, people flocked to the park, thrilled by speed.
I have talked to people who have lived in Youngstown, for instance. All of their lives, they're in their 70s and 80s, and they recall riding the trains to Cedar Point back in the 30s and 40s.
These days, visitors camp out for a week and spend days at the park. But want to know how to do Cedar Point in style? The Breakers Hotel on the shores of Lake Erie caters to the roller coaster crowd who prefer to be pampered after a day in the amusement park. Built in 1905, the Breakers is nearly as much of a Sandusky institution as the park itself.
The Breakers Hotel was built as one of the most upscale hotels of its day. Helen Keller, Abbott and Costello, and President Roosevelt had stayed here. We have a suite named after him.
The Lakeside Inn has a little-known operating strategy. Unlike most other four-star hotels, this one is only open 135 days a year. That's right. When Cedar Point is open, so is the hotel.
When we come to Cedar Point, we always stay at the Breakers. We've been coming here for several years.
Although anyone can stay in one of the 650 rooms, if you have some money to burn, there's a presidential suite.
Oh, wow.
Just get ready to fork over $1,200 a night. Dave Odorizzi took over the suite with his family of 10.
That's expensive, but we like to splurge every now and then, and it's a good chance to get all of our family together in one place, and certainly in this room we can accommodate most everybody.
This might be the presidential suite, but this isn't why the Odorizzis are here. It's for the most wicked roller coaster of the Midwest. Millennium Force is one of the biggest, baddest, and probably best-known coasters around. And this is what happens when the park opens each morning at 6 a.m.
It happens every morning. When the front gate opens, people will automatically run to the Millennium Force roller coaster. I call that the Millennium Mile.
They're going to run as fast as as furious as they can straight to Millennium Force. Ladies and gentlemen, run! Can you take a step back from the chains?
The Millennium Force cost $25 million to build, is 352 feet high, and hurdles you down the track at a breathtaking 93 miles an hour. The sleek steel coaster is the longest and fastest in the United States. This coaster hits you with up to 5 G's of gravity, shoving you against the seat as you scream your way through every loop and curve.
It's one of the few roller coasters that I've seen people act as if they were at a fundamentalist tent revival meeting all the way through the ride. They're all, woo, wah, woo, wah, yeah, yeah, like this.
That was the best ride. It's got everything you want.